welcome back to the Wolf HUnterZ channel. Today, we will be reacting to not music.
Oh!
Not music.
Change it.
Just wait till you see. My name is Jon of the Wolf HUnterZ. Next to me is Beauty incarnate. It is
Dolly, hey.
And we have social media links in the description box down below.
Go check them out.
Yes, especially check out Spotify, guys. I want you to follow us on Spotify. It's easy to do, simple. And yet, it helps us all so much. The payoff is so great. Okay. Today's request, very special request, is brought to us by the Prince of Paradise Lost. It is Jeffrey! And no, we're not reacting to a song, darn it. We're reacting to an interview.
Oh,
This is from
amazing.
2007 on Nerve TV or NRV TV. This is Nick Holmes and Gregor McIntosh.
Oh, yay.
We're about to see. So I can't wait to check this out. I want to hear the thoughts behind the music.
It's always the best to hear them talk and everything.
So great. Jeffrey, thank you for this creative idea. The only other person to ever have us react to an interview was Kai, the Elder of Eldritch, the Reaction Roll Hunt Ranger. So, Kai, if you're watching, this is a little dedication to you as well, okay? Before we get into this reaction, we need your help, everybody. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and definitely comment below, y'all. Comment below. Ooh, look at that frame. I like it. It's definitely dark.
Definitely dark.
Bloody bite. All right, let's check this out.
Hi, I'm Nick Holmes.
And I'm Gregor McIntosh from Paradise Lost.
And you're watching Nerve TV.
Ah, that's their accent. I never knew their actual accent.
Paradise Lost, the album previous, and Symbol of Life, the one before that. I still love those albums. I have nothing against those albums, but we've done those type of song structures enough now. So we wanted to do something more natural, like none of the drums are edited on this new album, just played straight through. None of the guitars are edited.
Wow.
That's how loud they are compared to how they were on the last few albums. It's way, way bigger. And we used Mike Fraser, who produced it, mixed it rather. I mean, everything he did, we just need not to say anything. He was just like, oh, it sounds great, next, So I mean, like I said, a combination of good equipment and people that give a shit.
Yeah.
Trying to get a natural, open, live sound to it, but with the dark atmosphere. I think this album is very reminiscent of the feeling of the Gothic album.
All right, before we continue, just gotta say, they said not edited drums.
That's crazy.
And not edited guitars.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like,
Yeah.
I have done a lot of recording, and you always edit stuff, but I mean, that is so baller.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
really appreciate
baller move to be like, no, I'm just gonna play it, and you're just gonna put it on the album. What? That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I love how he said, like, we've just done enough songs like that. It's time for something new. I feel like that when I'm writing often. And it's cool because, some artists, like, are kind of, like, trapped. But it's cool that they're like, no, man, we'll do what we want to do.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, hats off to Paradise
Yeah.
Lost. I love their accent.
I know.
I didn't know. I think Scottish. I'm going to guess Scottish. So, awesome.
Jeff is very versatile. He can actually do the more complex stuff, and he can also do basic stuff, so he fits in pretty well, How do we find him?
Yes.
He auditioned for the band
Simply.
about 12 years ago, and we didn't want him then because he had a pink drum kit. And then we went with Lee Morris, and then Lee's gone now. Jeff auditioned again, and he didn't have a pink drum kit this time, so we said, okay. it's pretty much that simple.
It was that simple, yeah. In 1995, it was very important what colour your drum kit was.
Yeah.
And his was pink, so he didn't get in.
It's pretty shallow, I know, but
That's metal.
that's metal.
Okay, wait. I just gotta say, I'm gonna try to call this. Okay, Nick Holmes. I'm gonna say Liverpool, England. Okay, and then Gregor McIntosh. I'm gonna say Scottish.
Okay.
That's my guess. I'm guessing. I'm going out on a limb, people.
Right or wrong? Tell us.
Comment below. Just don't tear me a new one. Just like tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, that's my guess.
Do what you want.
Hey! Gosh, Dolly's throwing me to the sharks.
We've decided to make him a full-time member is because apart from his drumming, you know, he's a great drummer and his style fits the band well, is that his sense of humour is the same as ours, and we need that to be able to live with someone on the road. It's they have to be able to laugh at the same things as you.
That's a really cool observation.
Yeah.
They have to have a similar sense of humor. That is interesting. Wow.
There are certain parts of songs that are more personal than others, but I wouldn't say that it makes me sad writing. So, you know, I'm into that type of music, so it puts me in a good mood. If I come up with a song that I think is really, really good, or a part of a song that I think is really good, and a miserable, monstrous riff or something, it makes me happy. You know, it's more of a cathartic feeling, catharsis, than it is a downer, you know.
I mean, we like a laugh, as you can see, but when it comes to music, it's got to be dark, dark, dark.
That's awesome. 'Cause that's true. A lot of people that do dark music are really like happy people. When you talk
When
to
we
them.
were kind of kids into death metal, the underground was just a scene of guys swapping tapes with death metal bands on, you know. I mean, that's what it was. And then, well, we used to say, as soon as you got on a record, oh, it's sold out, you know. Bands that are classed as underground now, they sell millions and millions of albums in America. And people still say they're underground. It's like, there's nothing underground about that. That's big business.
Ooh, you came out swinging like, oh, you think you're underground? No, no, no.
Maybe you could have sold more at a certain point, but I just think that if you try and think about sales when you're writing songs, that's a real false thing to do, you know. If you don't put yourself at risk, isn't that sellout? Isn't that selling out, just staying the same over and over again, just to appeal to a certain audience that you know is there? That surely is more of a sellout, because you know you're going to sell a certain amount of records.
I mean, a lot of guys I know in death metal bands, they don't even like the metal music. They listen to country and western, and they still play death metal because they have to play it, because they are public property now. So they have to do the same album after again and again, and they daren't try anything else because they'll say fuck you. So it's like.
What? That was deep.
Yeah.
That was deep. He said it's a sellout to do the same album over and over again, but to experiment. Wow. Yo, Gregor McIntosh got some wisdom.
Yeah.
I like this guy a lot. And so does Nick Holmes. But Gregor,
When
he
you
just
stay in the
rocked my
safety
world.
zone for too long, it kind of gets a bit boring, you know. So I think you got to stay true to yourself, whatever you do. You know what I mean? You can't expect other people to believe what you're doing if you don't believe it yourself, I don't think, you know.
Unless you're ACD.
Dang!
Unless you're ACDs.
Mic drop. That's a mic drop right there. Nick, dang it.
The video, we filmed it in the Ukraine, and it's kind of like a real dark, it's very, very dark video.
It's quite good. I mean, we just laughed our heads off while we were filming it, but
Yeah, it was.
if you watch the video, it's depressing.
No, it's pretty grim.
It's really miserable.
But making it was so much fun. I mean, but we actually just get shot in the film, and we get thrown into a ditch, buried.
Like, it was so much fun. We're laughing while we're like doing it. Oh, whoa. Oh! That's some stunt work right there, dude.
Then we come alive and walk off.
That's the MTV edit.
Yeah,
We come alive again at the end
Yeah.
for MTV.
Ooh, that cover art is dope.
Are you going to edit this?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
This is perfect.
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, this is so
I
perfect.
think it takes it to another level when you hear an interview.
Yes. And what's so cool is that they talked about how their music is so dark, but
Yeah.
they like a good laugh, and
Yeah.
they're like humorous guys. Like they were busting jokes and dropping wisdom.
Yeah.
I love these guys. This interview just made me appreciate their music like a billion times more. Seriously.
You can see their heart behind it. Like they just want to stay true to themselves, and that's so important. Yeah.
Ooh, and I love they changed sounds, they changed genres, and I think they were kind of addressing like, hey, are you selling out? And he's like, no, we're experimenting, we're taking risk because
Yeah.
we're changing and evolving. It's selling out if you just always don't take a risk and do the same thing. And I do think there's bands that probably actually do genuinely do the same thing over and over
Yeah.
again, but they were saying, but that's not us.
Yeah.
So it's great. Like that is brilliant.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is he was hitting is being true to yourself. Like, not just doing it because that's what the fans want, but doing it because it's actually what you love.
Boom.
Yeah.
Guys, on that note, we just want to thank you for being here with us. Be true to yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Don't you sell out now, you heard?
That's right.
We're not going to sell out, okay? We love you guys. Stay tuned and stay positive, everybody.
We love you.
Bye.
I just wanna pay my bills.